This is our heirloom collection, and we call it the Heirloom Renewal. And the purpose that is really behind the name is that we're taking family treasures and actually creating them into modernized, wonderful, renewed pieces. So we all have those pieces that are sitting around in our jewelry boxes that are from our grandmothers, and you know, we love the style of it because it's such a remembrance of them, but maybe it just doesn't really fit your modern edge that you have now. And so what started happening to me in the birth of this collection is that people started literally bringing me their treasures and saying, "Hey Marcie, I have this from my grandmother and I love it, but it's not me. Can you create it into something new? Can you use seeds? Can you use gemstones?" And so this is a bit fancier of a collection because most of our treasures from the past are really ornate and elaborate and just decorative and beautiful. And I think they're wonderful. So I encourage people to style them up and be fancy with them, or to literally wear them with a t-shirt. So it's really about bringing out those family legacies and bringing them into your everyday and having those reminders of your past and the beautiful elements of that, and then bringing them into your life now, which is what brings them into today. One of the other important things to note is that, like, this piece that I have on is actually all that I create within the Heirloom collection is 100% real pieces. There's a trend in the marketplace right now for kind of an heirloomy, vintagey feel, but a lot of it can be cheap materials. And so most of these pieces are extremely rare and old. Like the center brooch in this piece is about 100 years old, and it's been cut apart and refused into this. There's little vintage Chanel gold beads, and there's some gold beading from India. And there's some of my Panaya seeds, which are just a really natural brown seed mixed with citrine. And something a little different is my heirloom collection uses a lot of gemstones. And I grew up going to gem and mineral shows with my grandfather, and I'm really choosy about the stones I use. I just really love good quality stones, and I only buy them from specific vendors. I prefer not to have stones from China. I really love vendors that have more of a hand-faceted effect on their stones. So rather than being faceted by machines, they're each cut by hand. And so I continually look for materials that are of higher quality that go into these pieces. A fun experience that has been happening reoccurringly out of this collection is that people will bring me their family treasures, and I get to take them apart and do something new with them. And one of my gifts as a designer is that I just have really great vision for things, and I really understand people's personalities and how to shop for them and what they would love. And much to my surprise and delight has been that I will pair materials unknowingly going together that are reflective of that person sometimes. And time after time after I've designed things for people, they always end in good tears as people open their gifts. And so it lights my heart because it's ways that I could have never known that I was going to touch someone's life. And so I really, really have fun with this collection and doing custom work for people, and really applying my design skills and my heart to a piece of their family legacy, and then paying that forward to them in a sassy, fun new piece.